Okay, let's take a look at the left side and first couple strokes. Who's that? Alright, Beth a little behind, a little slow in the first couple strokes. Alright, Sarah rushing a little bit for the first couple strokes. That's okay. Alright, so Shona, if you watch your outside shoulder, look how the direction of its motion is kind of going up to the sky, right? So don't shrug that shoulder up, right? Once the shoulder, you got nice catch, right? Keep the shoulder there. Keep your outside shoulder at the position where the paddle's buried. Think about moving your hip towards your shoulder. All right, right now your shoulder is kind of moving backwards and upwards, back and upwards, right? So relax that shoulder a little bit. All right, so Tori just a little bit behind Lena, and Sarah just a little ahead. So I think it would be best if we put Sarah behind Tori next time. Right, Teresa is pretty off. She is, unfortunately, what we would call in paddling lily dipping. Right, just dipping a lily underneath the surface. Right, there's it need a little more. You just need to find a little more connection up front. But she hasn't been paddling for a long time. Right, she's just a little rusty. But just it's a pretty off. Right, so. In the future when we have new paddlers, guest paddlers, right? Let's put them at the back. Okay, this goes for everyone who's calling friends or guests to show up for practices. Let's put them at the back. Right. I would like to see Laura in the place of Teresa. Lauren sitting where Teresa is. Okay, and actually Beth looks pretty good. Right, she's okay. I think I'm trying to catch up. Right, just a little more patience in the catch, Lauren. Right. Right, don't pull back so soon. Right. So, but getting better, balance is definitely getting better. I can see better connection. I can see a little more weight distributed onto the paddle into the water from before. Right, it's really that the seat of Jen and Teresa, right? I call it the off seat. Or just a little bit, just off, right? So yeah. I mean, we are doing a slow motion review, so it's quite exaggerated. But then, as you can see, right, Teresa is the first one out, and she rushes the recovery, so that gives timing definitely broke down at that seat, right? Right, Susanna rushing a little bit, but I think Susanna just kind of trying to follow Teresa, and that's why, ladies, right, I want you to try get away from following the person in front of you, right? You should follow how the boat's moving, how the boat's accelerating, how the boat's gliding. Follow with boat feel and not with your eyes, right? Actually, strangely enough, Beth is actually in time with the fronts, you know. So in spite of Teresa and Susanna rushing a bit, you know, Beth being behind, she's actually moving in sync with the first four seats, right, which is good. And Jojo actually has good traction. You know, you can see that her pull, she's pulling with the boat, right? Which is nice to see. It's good. You know, I can just see bite in her stroke, whereas Teresa is mainly just down. You know, just kind of dipping the paddle, right? There's no like acceleration. There's no acceleration through, and right, negative way too quick, pulling back. I mean, essentially, when the tip of her paddle touches the surface, she starts to pull back already. So she gets negative almost instantaneously, and you know, it's not helping to move the boat forward. Right. Anyway, so this is the left side, and there's some work to do, but that's good. All right, I'm out. Thanks.
Cars ready. Attention, please. Go! Up. Up. Down. Connect up front, ladies. Catch up front. Move those hips. Forward. Up. Down. Go. And they're running.